So, hello everyone, welcome to Need to Doctor. This is Shruti Ahuja, second year MBBS student at GMCH Chandigarh. So, in this video, we will talk about everything. What do you need to prepare for biochemistry? How you need to study biochemistry in MBBS first year? What are the books? How to use them? And what is the methodology basically? So, biochemistry. It is a very important subject which will help you in various subjects in the further years of MBBS, but it is very underrated and it is not emphasized by many like students, and like many students don't study it properly. That is why they don't score marks, and that is why they are demotivated for studying this subject. So you need to understand the golden rule, which is repeated revisions, right? Without repeated revisions, you can't ace this subject at all. So in detailed book review, what we are going to talk about first is best book. Which is the best book, right? Which is the best book? I think Harper plus Jambulkar notes, this combination can serve as the best book. Many people say that Harper is not for you. Many seniors say that Harper is not. It is very high level book. It is not up to. Like, it is not for us, right? But it is not so. You just don't need to set a mindset that it is very difficult book. I can't study it. But if you will study with such a mindset that I can study it, it is very easy. It is, I have to study it. It is very nice. It has everything in it which I need. Then it can help you a lot because all the explain why questions, everything is there in Harper as it is. Many teachers make their PPTs, their slides, the question papers from Harper directly. So it is a very beneficial book, but it is very underrated. So I want you to just give it a go, just give it a try. Like maybe you also find it good for you. But may you can also try just for 1 month, just for like 1 month at least, to understand how what is the book, how is the book, and how is it helping you in the exams. Then you can finally replace it according to you what you choose, right? Next comes, first you need to study or watch Rajesh Jambulkar sir lectures and make notes along with, because they are very like basic but they are enough also for exam and MBBS purpose. So then read Harper, right? Then read Harper and only the cycles, the graph diagrams and the text. Or there is a choice of Lippincott. If you are reading Harper, then you can just read the graphs, diagrams, right? The charts, cycles, and give secondary importance to text. Except the bold content, you need to study that. But if you are reading Lippincott, I think you need to read it full, like A to Z, right? Then after doing this, after reading the foreign author, you need to review Vasudevan or Satyanarayan because they are the Indian authors and they have the content which comes in our prof exams. So you have to check them for some extra points which are uncovered. Then you have to make PYQ oriented notes or mark in your pre-made notes which you have made along the way of watching the video lectures while reading the book. You can mark it there also, or it is suggested, it is suggestible even, that you make separate PYQ notes because that would help you a lot when you are revising for exams, because one chapter would repeat 4 times, I think, when like for exam purpose, like the sub test or the midterm test, and then the final send ups, then final university exams. Almost 4 chapters, one chapter, like it would reoccur, right? That would help you a lot if you make PYQ oriented notes, right? Then now Leninger. It is a big question again. Many students are like so fascinated with MBBS. They are so excited to study that they end up with Leninger biochemistry. That is not made for us. It is a like, yes, it is a gold standard. For example, let me give you an example that there is an encyclopedia, and will you study that for NEET? Yeah, encyclopedia for biology. Will you study that for NEET? No, obviously not. You will not study for NEET, right? Um, Similarly, here Linger is just a huge book, and it does not have that organized content made for us. So that is why, if you are so fascinated, you can obviously choose Harper. That is enough. And even if you ace Harper, then also like you are an above average, and we can say even an excellent student, right? Not Leninger, please. So now you can also refer Marrow notes if you want to choose any coaching notes to refer extra points, the way of the writing style, etc. You can refer Marrow notes. They are very nice. Just for reference. Do not rely on them. Make your own notes always. Next, if some concepts are unclear, then you can also watch Marrow Biochemistry lectures, Dr. Rebecca, ma'am, or the E-Gurukul Biochem lectures, Smiley Pruthi, ma'am. They are also nice if you want to have more information on some topics. Not fully, they are actually not needed in that detail. Next is they are both available on Telegram. If you don't want to waste your money or like spend money on multiple platforms, you can check out the Telegram channels, right? Now, exam oriented book, if there is any, it is Raji Jambulkar notes only, nothing else. There is also another book, Prasad Biochemistry. Prasad Biochemistry. It is also a very nice book, and you can refer it for your exam purpose also. And I don't think so many people know this book, but it has very important and like very well organized content with question answer format, and they explain why questions. Everything is there actually. Next, the practical content. Now, for practical content, you need to refer to books like S.K. Gupta Practical or the Gita Damodaram. Gita Damodaram book is very like a nice book, but it is not well known by people, right? That is also a very nice book. Next, Vasudevan is very well known, but I don't think so. You should refer that because I didn't find that much good content, high quality content in that book, right? Next, make your practical files properly. This is the main point. Leave the books. Make your practical files properly because teacher will tell you everything A to Z. For example, there is an experiment and you are like putting some reagents in that experiment, right? You need to ask the teacher if she is not telling ki like what is the reason, why do we put this like reagent at this time, like why do we add this NaOH before this thing, now why not after that, and what is the need to put that in the experiment. So we need to ask these questions from the teacher if she is not telling you. But most of the time teachers tell you everything in detail, so you should make your practical files properly and not take it as a like unnecessary burden. They are very useful in fact. Now also note down extra points which they are telling, which the tips they are giving you, the important questions they are giving you in between the practical classes. You need to note down in a separate notebook or make make some area where you note down all these points so that you can access it afterwards. Now, I would repeat this line again. Repeated revision would only work.